Well, again, I think that one of the key challenges will be who can execute, these plans. I want to tell you a little story that I think will tell you a little bit about, my leadership style and the need to inspire people to success. We as a board decided to shut down one of our businesses that had 70 families employed, 70 people. And they came to me and asked me at the last second whether I'd be willing to take on the CEO role of that business and save those jobs. I already was leading one of our other organizations that was our second largest division in our company and would take this responsibility on, but it was a real privilege to do that. I looked at their financials and noticed one thing, that they had a 21% profit margin. So I walked into our first meeting and I said, I'm going to measure you on one thing this year and one thing only. How you get it done is up to you. You're empowered to get it done in any way that you see fit. But you need to be at 35% margin. Well, there was a lot of weeping and a lot of saying that can't be done, and a lot of this will ruin our business. And so they said, this will ruin us. And I said, well, we're at 12 million in sales. Where will we go? And they said, well, 9 million. So I said, I want you to take out your calculators and multiply 12 times 0.21 and 9 times 0.35 and tell me which number is bigger. And after several calculations, they all figured out that 9 times 0.35 was bigger. And I said, exactly, and not only that, but you will not go from 12 to 9, you go from 12 to 10.5. In 1 year, they were able to go from losing money to being profitable because of that thematic kind of leadership and empowerment. And that is exactly the kind of experience I intend to bring to the city of Fort Wayne as mayor.
Ms. Brown?
I want an open and transparent government. I want an efficient government. Since I've been on city council, I'm starting my 4th and final year as a city council person at large. It has quickly become apparent that we do not operate like the private sector, no surprise. And we could do so much better. I've tried by cutting the budget. I've tried by enacting laws and ordinances that require more transparency, contracts like consulting contracts to be approved by the city council. But there comes a point, as one of 9 people sitting at the city council table, you can't make those changes because so many of those changes are policy changes that, rightly so, only come from the executive branch of government. And in order to make those changes, to make it easier, faster, efficient, to cut through the red tape, to reduce the spending that we have now, to get our employees to work more effectively, to cross-train them, to do all those things that need to be done, you can only do that as mayor of Fort Wayne. And that's why I'm running, and that's why I ask for your vote. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you all for being with us. And I do agree with Eric on one thing, is that there are some similarities between the 3 of us up here. We're all Republicans, there should be. But the deal in elections, it's not about the similarities, it's about the differences. And I think there are some stark differences between these 3 candidates. Some of the most stark differences are in our approach to putting the financial house in order in city government. I'm coming from a track record of transforming county government, making it work on a cash basis, putting the county in the position of being able to launch a land banking program and put $5 million into future growth for companies. It's a proven conservative leader that Fort Wayne needs. I accomplished everything I set out to do in the county, and now I'm moving on to the city. I will accomplish everything I set out to do there as well. Thank you.
Well, you can't say that many times in a political debate. We actually went under the time that we allotted. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Final thought, I also want to thank Paula's Guest House for a great job of hosting, and also Russ, Gary, and Corey for putting this together. Thank you, and thanks for a great audience.